beautiful YouTube family. Hey, this your girl Diana D. Williams here, and welcome back to Destined for Growth Corners. Happy holidays, and go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe, and the notification bell for further videos. Get ready, stay tuned for a Christmas Wreath Mesh Decor. Hey beautiful people, this is a picture of my 3 beautiful children holding the Christmas Mesh Wreath Decor, so stay tuned for more video. So the items on the table, they can be purchased from the DollarTree and Walmart under the price of $10. So we have the 14-inch wreath wire that's from the DollarTree, and then we have the Christmas ribbon where you can get at least 10 yards of it on a tube, and then that was purchased from Walmart. And then we have the mesh ribbon, which is you get 21 inch by the 10 yard, and that I got the silver and red mesh ribbon for that. The Jingle Bell to add to the top of the wreath ribbon. That is also, we got the scissors on the table, the glue gun, and then you see the gold Chanel stems pipe cleaner and the ornament. So we're going to use a 14-inch 4 rings wreath that's from the DollarTree for $1. As you can see, I am starting using the Chanel stems or pipe cleaners. You can either get in gold or red or white, whatever you want to fit on the ring to match your mesh. So we're going to add the twist ties to the frame. We're going to place them about 3 feet apart and alternate, or 3 inches apart, and alternate like zigzag to the pattern of the ties. So you want to put at least 3 on the first ring, and then we're going to start around on the second ring. So as you can see, I just placed a few of them already on there, and I'm just basically starting a pattern. So I did put 2 on the first set of rings, and then on the other second one, then I placed the next probably 1. So you want to add these twist ties all the way around the wreath wire, because they're the ones that's going to hold the mesh decor around the wreath. And you want to twist those ties on very tightly too as well, just to make sure, so when we get started on it. So now we're going to begin by folding over about 6 inches of your mesh to create a hem. So just like a little crest fold, because you want to make sure you make that mesh a little bulky so that it gives it that puffy, poofy feel around the mesh. And by the way, this is my first time actually trying a mesh decor design. I'm used to doing other decors, but this was actually my first one. So just leave a comment below and just let me know how I'm doing. Please stay engaged, keep tuning in, because this wreath is going to be so beautiful. Not only you can do a mesh decor for Christmas, it could be for any holiday, any season, any birthday gift, anniversary gift, whatever, indoor, outdoor, home decor, however you want to make it. Just for this one, I just chose to do a Christmas wreath mesh decor. That's all, I just wanted to do it for this one. But I will make more. So you can see I am unloosening the twist stem, and I have to put the mesh, whatever, around the stem so that I can tie that stem around the mesh wreath. So just taking it and scrunching it and attaching it to the twist ties on the wire frame. And that's what I'm continuing to fold over about the 6 inch of your mesh to create the hem. So we're just continuing to do the same. See how bulky and puffy it kind of gets? So you want to create the space between the stems on the wire. That's why I had to create that zigzag pattern for the stem, so that way you can get it around the whole wreath. There we go. So we completed the first round on the rim of the wire wreath, and now we're going to do the second round. And because we already got the stems on that second or third ring, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue using the rest of the mesh to use it around the ring. So we're going to continue to use at least 8 more of the mesh and scrunching it and attaching it to the twist ties on the wireframe all the way around the wreath frame. So you got the first ring, now we're going to do the second ring, and that's just going to create more poofy mesh around the wreath, around the wire wreath. Because what you want to do is cover up the entire wire frame so it really looks like a Christmas wreath. And you see my daughter did come in, she was talking to me. So that arrow, that's pointing to my daughter. So like this said, scrunch it together and continue to attach it to the wireframe with the twist tie. So that's what I'm continuing to do. See how poofy it's getting? It's looking very great. You do continue all the way around, just continue to use the entire roll of the mesh for the one wreath. So continue to fluff your mesh in the appealing way by moving it around the frame. That's pretty much what I'm doing, as I am putting the chenille stem to wrap around the mesh. So the chenille stems can still stick up after you twist it around the ribbon mesh, because you still may have some more left over that you might want to continue to wrap. And also you can use the stems to continue to stick up if you have any other decorations that you want to put on the mesh decor as well. So as you can see, the yards are still going of the mesh ribbon, so that's why I was recommending at least about the 21 inch or the 10 yard of the mesh ribbon. There we go. Keep fluffing the mesh in an appealing way by moving it around a bit on your frame. And for our decor and decoration of the wreath, we want to add a little bit of garland. I just chose to put at least 3 to 4 garland snowflakes. So I'm just cutting up different pieces of the garland snowflake and wrapping it around the stem. So the twist ties or the chenille stem, they were sticking up. So I just wrapped some of the snowflake garland around it so that it's pretty much attached to it. Like all you have to do is wrap the garland around the stem and it starts to attach itself. So it's pretty cool. So I just thought with that color, red and silver, that white snowflake garland would be so perfect for it. Beautiful. And the snowman says hello. And then to add to the mesh wreath decor, you want to probably apply and paste down the bell, the jingle bell. So I just use a glue gun for that, and I wanted to apply it to the top of the wreath. So there I go, I put that on the top because I want to hang it on my door, and I just needed like more decor to add to the wreath. So there we go, we got the snowflake garland on there, and then we have our jingle bells. And if you want to get a little fancy, like more fancy with it, you can add the Merry Christmas roll. I just got the 10-yard roll in the tube, and I just cut at least about 5 inches of it just so I can put it around the wreath. And to attach it, I did use the last part of that ribbon, and I had to use a super glue. I started to run out of my glue stick for the glue gun, so I had to find an alternative way of sticking the part of that ribbon onto the wreath. And there we go, Santa he's loving it because he's up here jamming. All right, Santa, get it. I had to add a little fun part in there. So, but got that last part of the ribbon off, and there we go, taking that in and using the super glue to paste the ribbon around the wreath. And you might have to hold it down onto the mesh because the super glue is a little harder to keep down other than the glue gun. So we completed the entire wreath, and you want to continue to scrunch the mesh to make sure that it's secure around the wire wreath. Now my last decor is optional because you want to have fun with it. If you want to get more fancy or have more fun, do so. So what I did is I wanted to add a little silver ornament on each side. So I just had 2 ornaments. So I'm using, again, the super glue. And I had to hold it down for a little while to make sure that it was secure. So there I go, putting one of the ornaments on that side. And I had to hold it down for at least maybe a minute. Here we are. Our Christmas Mesh Wreath Decor has completed. Thank you for tuning in to my channel and watching a do-it-yourself Christmas Mesh Wreath Decor. Happy holidays!